Hey, Tony Gas is here. Another one of the most Googled relationship questions in 2025 that I'm answering today on the last day of 2025 is, how long does the honeymoon phase last? Now, this is a situational question and it depends on the couple, but on average, the honeymoon phase is 12 months long. And the reason being is 12 months is the average amount of time that people can fake, that people can put on a facade and remain emotionally intelligent, put together. Now, this can be done for up to 36 months. And when I give you these numbers, it's based on my 20 years of study and thousands of case studies, but you got to realize it's give or take. So a person like somebody who is a psycho can pretend for about 36 months, but your average normal person, your everyday regular person, can fake for 6 to 12 months. And so that's why the honeymoon phase is on average 12 months. And it's 12 months in a healthy relationship. In an unhealthy relationship, the honeymoon phase is less than 3 months. And then in a semi-unhealthy relationship, it'll be less than 6 months. In a healthy relationship that can stand the test of time, the honeymoon phase will be 12 months long. And that's gonna be your average time. Now, you have psychotic people who can pretend until after marriage, which is typically after 2 years, and then completely flip the script after you're married because they feel like they have you trapped to a degree. So understand that honeymoon phase gonna be about 12. Now, here's the thing. If two people fall in love and both are committed, the honeymoon phase can last indefinitely. Like, it can last 3, 4, 5 years. And you still can be considered in a honeymoon phase 15, 20 years later, depending on how you all define honeymoon in your relationship. So if burping and farting and snoring can still be put inside a honeymoon phase in your mind and your partner's mind, then you still could be in the honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase, technically, for average relationships, is the phase where there's no manipulation. And when I say manipulation, I mean any form of abuse, gaslighting, silent treatments, breadcrumbing, all of that different terms y'all love to use, all y'all therapists. It's absent of those things. Any form of manipulation, control, deceit, that's technically what the honeymoon phase is. But being that humans are selfish by nature, a couple can be in what is perceived as a healthy relationship, but there be some manipulation in there, some little, like when you milking an injury to get more personal training or more physical therapy, like that. It's like some people pretend to have a headache, pretend to have a stomach ache, pretend to be needy, pretend to be stressed, pretend to be sad. Attention-seeking behavior is what it's called. And so that is a part of a lot of relationships, but yet the relationship still could be seen as healthy and happy. But one of the partners can't pick up on the subtle manipulation tactics that their partner does to get more attention or more quality time or more money or more perks or whatever. So that's what you have to be ready for things to kind of get real, for things to get a little tricky, a little sticky after 12 months. If it happens way before 12 months, that's a sign that it's time to chalk it up and leave. I'm headed to a meeting, y'all. It's starting 2 minutes, so I'll finish these up a little later. God bless you. All the important links in the description. If you need a one-on-one, discounted one-on-one, steeply discounted, that link is in the description. And we'll talk soon.